Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be giving you guys a life update about college, about what I'm doing next year. I have not talked about anything regarding my gap year for a couple months. So I asked on Twitter, you guys said you wanted to hear about it, so I'm super excited because I just went to my orientation this past weekend and I am so excited for next year and everything that I'm gonna be doing. So let's just get right into it. The first thing I really want to talk about is what I'm doing, where I'm going, and how I chose it. So a lot of you guys heard last year that I was going to Auburn University in Alabama. Then I decided that I wasn't gonna go to college last year. I graduated in 2016 and I decided to forego going to college after my mom got diagnosed with cancer. So I stayed home, ended up working a job, and just waited a little while. So I reapplied to universities in the fall and got into every one that I applied to. So then I decided what I wanted to do. So I ended up ultimately deciding to stay closer to home than I initially had anticipated. I decided that Auburn, out-of-state tuition, and trying to drive back and forth if I wanted to see my mom, if something happened with my mom again, would be very difficult for me. The out-of-state tuition is super expensive at Auburn. It's a great school and it's still beautiful and I still would love to attend there, but it's just something where I couldn't really financially say that it was worth it for me personally. But I also realized that the thing that I was going to be going to school there for and that they were really good at specializing in, I'm no longer going to be studying. So that kind of switched also. So this year was kind of just a year of finding things that I wanted to do. So then I had it narrowed down to two schools that I was thinking about going to. So I had initially applied to Auburn, Belmont, UCF. I know I applied to FSU last year, but I didn't end up applying this year. And there were a few other schools. I know I applied to a small school in New York called the King's College, which I got into. I applied to Liberty, which I got into. So there were a couple different financial aid packets I had to go over and decide which one I wanted. It all came down to the fact that I don't really want to move significantly far away. Eventually, would I like to move away? Absolutely. But I like Florida, I like Orlando, so I had it narrowed down to Belmont and UCF, University of Central Florida, which is in Orlando. And if you know, I live right outside Orlando, and so I was kind of deciding between the two. I went up, toured Belmont. Belmont is beautiful. Nashville is beautiful. I love Nashville. I love Tennessee. My parents met in Nashville. They both went to Vanderbilt, and I just kind of decided, at first I was like, this is where I want to go. This is beautiful. I love it. It's so nice. But something didn't feel right, and I think that's the common denominator with a lot of my college experiences, is that when I tried to decide what college I wanted to go to, none of them felt right. When I said I wanted to go to Auburn, it felt kind of okay, but it wasn't like, this is where I need to be, this is my dream school, this is where I want to go. And then I looked at Belmont, and it's beautiful and it's nice and everyone I met there was so sweet, and I had a girl that I was talking to who could potentially be a roommate, and I was talking to people that went there, and it was awesome and everybody was so sweet and great, but it wasn't right. It didn't feel right. And so I have grown up going to UCF's campus. I went to a volleyball camp there when I was in middle school. My sister used to play club volleyball, so we were there every weekend for volleyball tournaments. I had gone on there. I mean, I've just been on the campus so many times. I had to go on there for things in high school. I have just been there so many times. And so it really felt kind of familiar to me in a good way. And something that where it's a school that's gonna challenge me because it's huge. It is a huge school. There are 65,000 people that go there. It's a huge campus. So that part's gonna challenge me in the sense that I know a few people already who are on campus, but I don't know everyone. It's not, I used to go to a school, I graduated with about 75 kids. So it's a transition for me, but I'm so excited. So yes, I officially have chosen UCF, which feels great. I think this is the first college decision that I've really made that feels right, and it feels really good to kind of say and tell people. And a lot of people have concerns about me being so close to home, being like, are you gonna be home all the time? No, I don't plan to come home. I mean, I'm gonna come home every once in a while, but I don't plan to be here every weekend. I'm living on campus, so I have housing. I'm not gonna be, no, I'm not gonna be at home all the time. I want to have my own life. I want to do my own thing. So definitely, I am very, very excited. My major is I'm going to be majoring in marketing. So I actually just made my schedule like 3 days ago at orientation, and I'm really excited. I am not super excited about the fact that I have to take macroeconomics in the fall because I am more of a microeconomics girl myself, but I love economics. I'm gonna be living right near the gym, so that's good because your girl's about to be at the gym, not about to hit that freshman 15 if you feel me, or freshman 50 if you know me, because I am somebody who goes above and beyond. But yes, I am very excited, very happy. A lot of you guys wanted to know what happened with Belmont, what happened with Auburn, so that is kind of the answer that I have for you. If you guys want a dorm tour, if you want a school tour, if you want an explanation behind my schedule, if you want about my major, anything, I'll be more than happy to do it. You just have to tell me what you want. I have no idea what you guys want, so I can do more college videos once I get on campus. I move in 2 months, about 2 months from, actually 2 months from yesterday. Yeah, that's crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, just leave them right down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here later.